it going, gang? It's the final render here, and welcome to another exciting Fallout 76 camp building video. We got a really exciting video for you guys today, where we're going to be building what is quite possibly the nicest house ever built inside Fallout 76. But also, I need you guys to get hyped and subscribe to the channel, because next week there is an update to the public test server where we're going to get our hands on the Fallout shelters, which are basements we can build inside our camps, which will have unlimited resources on the PTS, almost all the building restrictions removed, and we're going to be playing it and making videos and streaming it here on the channel. So make sure you subscribe to see all that really cool brand new building content. It's going to be truly fantastic, and I can't wait to see you then. But to start off our nicest home build we have ever built, we are going to go to the Cranberry Bog, one of my favourite locations in the game, and we have found a location just to the south of Bootlegger's Shack. This is a really nice little island that you can find in the Cranberry Bog that has got 2 bridges on it and is surrounded entirely by water. There is also main road access here, so it essentially means we can have our house connected to the main road inside the Cranberry Bog to make it look like an actual home. Something which I also really like about this location is that it's got lots of resources. There's a silver deposit here if we want that, and there's also lots of cranberries nearby ready to make lots of food. So let's go. We're going to place down our camp unit and try to get as much of the flat ground as possible and the silver extractor, although I don't actually end up using that in the end. And now here in the final render channel, we don't typically build houses, we normally build businesses and stuff like that, so I made sure I took lots of attention in this video to try to make the best house ever, and I think you guys are going to agree that it's fantastic. We're going to go and build a pretty long house. It is going to be 3 by maybe 4 foundations long, and also we're going to have a garage to the side of it where we're going to have a workshop. We had to build it quite tall because our house actually was glitching with the grass a little bit. The grass was poking through. And we're going to be building our main structure using the contemporary home bundle. Now this is one of the most popular home bundles inside Fallout 76. So many builders use this camp set, but I've actually never done a video with it. I know, it's crazy, right? But we're going to go ahead and use it today, and it looks absolutely glorious by the end. And we're actually going to have 2 stories here, so we can actually have 4 rooms in total. And now you know me, you know Final Render. Final Render goes above and beyond every single video. So we're going to make sure we have double-sided wallpaper for this build. So yes, we're using a lot more budget to make our house look good, but we need to do that in order to have wallpaper in every room to make the place look really, really cool. We're also going to go and build our garage just off to the side of it, and that's where all of our workshops are going to be, and it's going to look lovely. So here is the front of our building done. It actually looks really, really nice, this one. We've got quite a high platform here. And I think we kind of need that considering how bogged down this area is going to be. It is the Cranberry Bog after all, so you don't really want to have your foundations too low. And we've got a huge amount of space for every single room. As I said, we're going to have 4 rooms here, and each one is going to have a unique flavor and theme, and it's going to look absolutely brilliant. And in order to make those rooms, we need to have separate flooring and wallpaper for each one. If you go and do this in your camp, it means that players can very quickly and easily identify what each room is going to be just by looking at the walls and floor, and it's a nice way to kind of make your place feel bigger as well, because every room looks different, so you've got plenty of variety in there. Just having different wallpapers makes your camp feel bigger. And now we're going to build our workshop area. It is a garage, so we are going to put this flea car in the center of it. That is actually a stash box which you could get in the atomic shop, which is very, very cool. Nice way to throw a unique stash box in there by turning it into a car. And we're going to have as many of the workshops in here as possible, and plenty of storage, because the workshop is always the one-stop shop for most players who come to your camps after they check out your vendors, and they're going to want to have every single workbench close together so they can make some ammo, repair their armor, anything like that. And having them all together also makes the place feel very busy, which means you can very quickly and easily make a very cool and full looking room. I also wanted to do this entire house using power conduits, because power conduits, whilst they're more difficult to use, they're a bit of a faff to plan out, you get a much neater look on your building, and I think it's definitely worth it to take the extra time to use conduits. And overall, I also wanted to make this front of the building look really welcoming. So we need a greeter. Let's go with the forager. The forager is my spirit animal. This guy just tells dad jokes and farts all the time, I swear. This guy is me in the future. I can't wait to be like this guy in the future. It's going to be fantastic. And also, since we're kind of in like a country area of the USA, we're going to have lots of stuff on our front patio to kind of give it almost kind of like a little rednecky kind of look. We're going to have lots of cage light bulbs you can get with the new Deliops, and lots of plants. Now I know what you lads are saying, final render plants are for girls. No, trust me, having lots of flowers outside your front house will make the place colourful and more attractive, and more people will turn up, guaranteed. And also, I wanted some really large plants, so I put mutt fruit down at the front, because that's the best way to get small little trees with lots of colour. Put mutt fruit down, a PlayStation 4 building trick from Fallout 4. And also, I'm going to have my vendors at the front, and I decided to merge a tiny generator inside it, which basically means that generator always has power without having wires visible. It looks really nice. And here we have the front of our building fully done. This place looks warm, welcoming, and delightful. We have got a really compact but really full workshop here. It's got everything you need to play the game, and it's a nice way to welcome players into the camp by having the large garage door always open. And also, the really cool thing about this is that it actually looks like it could have been a real garage. Obviously, it's got the car in the middle and stuff like that, so it generally feels like this could be a very cool place to work on your car. And the front of the building looks really good with the new cage bulb lights and all the foliage and plant life at the front. It gives it colour. It makes it more appealing to the eye, especially since there isn't that much colour in the Cranberry Bog. It's just brown and red for the most part. And of course, we do have our greeter, the forager, who is going to tell everyone how great it is to come and buy stuff from our vendors that are right here on our patio porch as well. I hope you guys like the front, because now it's time to have a tackle at the inside. Now, for the inside, I definitely wanted to have a living room, but I also wanted to have a bar, so why not combine them? What we're going to do here to save space is go and glitch our bar display and our Thanksgiving display cabinet together. That means we can actually get them much closer together, because there's like a metal bar on the bar bit, which means you can't place things too close. But there we actually managed to merge them together to make them look neater and save space. Now, we're also going to do the same here for these sofas. These nice Hunting Lodge sofas, you can merge these together and turn them into a beautiful corner sofa. That is a really nice thing. It definitely makes players turn their head, because if you don't know how to do the merge glitch, you've probably never seen a corner sofa before, and it's a really nice way to go and make your place feel a bit unique. We've also kind of gone for like a speakeasy vibe with the place by having this somewhat tacky kind of Art Deco wallpaper on there, but I think it works. You know, all the nice dark wood and that wallpaper blends together really well. And we're also going to have some fully merged and stacked shelves. We've got a box of Yeetabix on there, we've got some cuddly toys and some radios, so that the place actually looks like a natural home, along with plenty of wall decorations to actually give the place a little bit of texture and not just have empty space on the walls. Despite how crazy the wallpaper is, you need to put some things on the walls. And here we are with our living room and bar area complete. This is a really nice area. We actually do make some changes later on in the video to this place, but it's really good. We've got some really nice new weapon racks on the walls that you can get, and we've got lots of colourful vintage Nuka Shine and flags to give the place a little bit of texture and a little bit of love. And also, the living room area itself looks very nice as well. We've got a really nice corner sofa, which good old Sheepy Boy is definitely going to enjoy chilling on. And we just got a really nice vibe putting these places together. It feels welcoming. There's nothing but comfy sofas and just drinks to chill out and have fun with your friends. And I think any friend of Final Render is going to have fun in that room. Next up, we're going to build a kitchen and dining room area. What we're going to do is place down a doorway and then fill it in by replacing it with a stove in the doorway. That way it can actually hide a lot of the pipes. And also, we're going to put some tables really close to the wall. So close, in fact, that we need to destroy the wall with a flamethrower. Great technique there. If you're trying to get stuff really close to the wall, destroy the wall with a flamethrower, move your stuff in, and then rebuild the wall. You'll get it much tighter. You'll have less restrictions on it then. And of course, we're also going to have a really nice kind of hunter cabin theme for our dining area, along with this really nice slate stone wallpaper. The kind of tone we have got with like the dark browns and the embers and stuff not only makes it feel like a warm and comforting place, because it's literally kind of warm like a fire, but also it fits the location. We're in West Virginia. You know, there's definitely going to be lots of hiking and hunting and stuff in this state. And here we have the place kind of complete. I must admit, I'm not too keen on the kitchen. We were very budget conscious for this build, so I actually wish I could have put some more stuff in, but overall I like the area. And next up, we have our bedroom area. The bedroom area is going to be just kind of a simple double bed area with lots of storage for clothing and also just some display cabinets and stuff like that. We're going to make sure we put the curtains on the walls and put the clocks on the walls. Definitely give the place a lot of texture, because I actually still wanted to have a lot of open space. but I didn't necessarily want to have stuff in the middle of the room. I didn't want to have tables and stuff like that. But we are going to have mirrors on the side of the wall with some chairs on there so you can sit down and do your makeup and stuff. We're going to try to cram in every little bit of space alongside the walls by filling those tiny gaps with lights and stuff like that. And also have lots of clothing on display to make it look like this is where you would change your clothes every day. And of course we need a TV. Some people don't like having TVs in their bedrooms, but me personally, always a TV at the end of the bed. You know, I like watching TV before going to sleep. And we're also going to have lots of cuddly toys, so when there's scorched beasts making noise outside, you can quickly go and grab a plushie and cuddle up in bed with it. Because it's true, if you're holding a teddy bear when you're in bed, no monsters can get you. It's for truth that. And this bathroom is going to be an ensuite bathroom. This is connected to the bedroom, and we're going to try to cram as much nice things in here as possible. We've got some mirrors, we've got some nice stone statues, with a really nice kind of tiled wallpaper. It looks really good, actually. And also, we're not going to have a door here, we're going to have a curtain, because that's just a little bit different. Curtains can actually go on walls, not just on windows, so you can actually use them as makeshift doors if you want to. It's a really nice way to do it. And also we're going to have some magazine racks next to a toilet because you obviously need some reading material. Or maybe you'll just run out of toilet paper and you need to use that issue of Guns N' Bullets 3 to solve the problem. But here is the bedroom and the bathroom done. This is very nice actually. It feels very relaxing. I went with blue because blue is meant to be a very chill and relaxed colour, apparently. I'm not sure how that works. I'm not a psychologist or anything. But the place definitely feels very chill. We've got very minimalist design, but we've got everything you need to actually function as a bedroom. And the ensuite itself is also really good. I do wish that we had some clean, proper functioning toilets and also clean bathtubs. That would definitely be a nice thing, because otherwise I've just got a broken toilet here in a room, which is otherwise very, very nice. So it'd be nice to get some new stuff for that. But overall, I think the bedroom and ensuite is looking pretty darn special. Next up, we're going to be building a games room / study. Now, I've always wanted to have one of these in my house builds, but also, look at the top right of the screen, look at my budget. We are very nearly on max budget, so I'm being really conscious of the budget right now, trying to maximize it. We got some really cool decorations in here, including the new PTS pennant, which you can get if you took part in the PTS a lot. I'm also going to use one of the fireplaces that we could get at the end of the last season of content in the Legendary run, because that's a really nice fireplace, but it's much smaller than the average fireplace, so it means we can actually cram it into small conditions and save some budget yet still have a fireplace. It's very, very cool overall. But here is our games room and workshop fully done. This is a really nice room. We've got one of these brand new kind of duck hunting kind of games that you can get in the Atomic Store or in the new season for free. We've got a really cool globe here that spins and blows up and stuff like that. And the idea with this room was to make a games room / kind of hobby room. So we've got a football table for games and stuff. And also we have got our Tinkerer's workbench in the back. I imagine it would be like a place where you like paint Warhammer miniatures or something like that. Maybe I should get the train set unlocked. Then you can like build a train set or something as a hobby. But here is our build, fully done, people. We have one of the nicest houses I've ever seen inside Fallout 76. We've got loads of foliage at the front and lots of watering stuff to actually look after the plants. We've got two fantastic vendors right at the front, which actually are very popular. Lots of people have been coming here after Scorch Beast battles. And we have just got a huge amount of colour at the front to help bring people in. We have a really nice workshop back here as well, which has definitely got lots and lots of space for people to do all of their tinkering and stuff like that before they go out again and fight another queen. But also everything we need to just complete the game, which is essential as a player, of course. We've got a really nice bar and living room area, which definitely feels really lived in. We've got these really nice new recliner chairs, which you can get in the Atomic Shop in there with cool animations. They look really, really special. We, of course, have got our cutie sheepy boys on the sofa to keep them warm for you, and lots of the really cool new weapon racks to kind of give this place a hunter cabin vibe, but also with the kind of speakeasy bar vibe next door, it looks truly special. We've also got one of these brand new beer barrel fridges right there, which looks really good and really fits the vibe. I absolutely love it, along with our brand new tankards, which we've got on display to celebrate all the events that we've been taking part in inside Fallout 76. As I said, I'm not too keen on the kitchen because we're a little restricted on the budget. However, the dining room itself, I think, is really special. We've got a really nice table, some really nice decoration decor. It just merges together beautifully, and I think it works really, really well. I definitely happily sit down and have lunch there every single day. We've got a really nice bedroom here. It's definitely a very large bedroom. We probably could have made it a bit smaller, but I think we've got a nice thing. We've got lots of stuff on display, and we've got lots of thought and attention as to how this would actually function by having the chair by the mirror and stuff like that. You know, it feels like someone actually lives there. And the ensuite itself, despite only being one foundation, is really, really quite cool. We've got lots of stuff crammed in there. and the games room and hobby room I think is brilliant. As I said, I wish I had the train set there, so you know you can imagine painting trains and stuff like that, or painting Warhammer figurines. You know, I imagine Jeff Gardner would be into a room like this. But we've also got the cool games with like the duck laser shooting area, which I think looks really, really fun. So thank you very much for watching this video, people. It's been a really good one. Remember to check out all the Patreon people in the description below, and remember to become a YouTube member to help support the channel with your financial donations. And also remember to subscribe, because next week we're going to be showing PTS footage with unlimited resources and less restrictions. Bye bye, gang!